Hey Shine Squad! I'm so happy to be back. I had missed you guys. I know you guys had missed me. Like, most of you sent me messages and emails, and I am so grateful that you guys stay tuned and subscribed. And I have been seeing my subscriber count go up, and that is great. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's keep growing together and shining together. So after scouring the Far East, the first place we are going to start with is Singapore, the Changi International Airport, but the development we're going to talk about is called the Jewel. I'm at the Changi International Airport, and I get to take you guys with me. Let's go see what it's all about. So what's the big fuss about this place? I mean, every other airport has a mall or, I don't know, a hotel connected to it, or a restaurant. No, this place is unique in very many ways, and I am about to share that with you all. The Jewel is a mixed-use development connected to Singapore's International Airport, Changi, through Terminals 1, 2, and 3. It is incredible. I mean, just amazing. If you are taking a flight from Terminal 4, you would have to take a bus or a shuttle, which leaves in about every 10 to 8 minutes from Terminal 4 to the Jewel. So just for clarity's sake, the Jewel is not outside of the Changi International Airport. This development is still within the Changi International Airport in the same compound. So to get to the Jewel, you have to take maybe a shuttle or the MRT, which is also the subway means, which you guys maybe would, depending on your country, maybe would say subway. But the MRT or the subway is what will connect you from the airport to Jewel. Or there are also some areas where it's connected through escalators. So it's all in the same compound, but the airport is here and Jewel is here, the mixed-use development. Depending on what part of the airport you are, you can walk to the Jewel, but you can only walk from Terminal 1, Terminal 2, or Terminal 3. So because I was taking my flight from Terminal 4, I had to take the bus or the shuttle, which leaves every 10 to 8 minutes. So after taking the bus, I just arrived from that bus from Terminal 4 to Terminal 2. So after taking the bus, you just come in and you turn left. We're going into the mall now. Now we are in. Look at the cute green. Don't you guys love the greenery? Oh my god, that's incredible. I love the greenery. So welcome to Jewel. We are here. So once I got to the Jewel, you guys, I was stunned. Like, this place is incredible, amazing, just amazing. So much to see, so much to do, but the one thing that everyone was attracted to and going straight to was the waterfall. at a height of 40 meters tall. This is the tallest waterfall in the world, and every time anyone goes to the Jewel, this is the first and main attraction. Like, everyone just goes to take pictures. So like the tourist that I was, I had to join the crowd, and I was there taking pictures and trying to get good views for all of you so that you could see exactly what I'm talking about. At night, the waterfall has a spectacular light show, and the waterfall is called the HSBC Rain Vortex. And you know what, guys? What impressed me even more is that the water from the vortex is actually recycled rainwater. I mean, Singapore, you guys are in the future, okay? You guys are in the future, like, hands down. Then there's JKIA, as in the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Yeah. Also in this retail complex is the Shiseido Forest Valley. The Shiseido Forest Valley is a 4-story garden filled with walking trails, and these surround the HSBC Rain Vortex. It sits on more than 235,000 square feet. And as if that is not enough show-stopping for Singapore, they have a sky train in the middle of the Jewel. I mean, in the middle of the airport, you just have a sky train. A sky train which goes in the Forest Valley and passes the waterfall. And that's not it. There's more. 300 retail and dining facilities, a mirror maze, a canopy park, a canopy bridge, bouncing skynets, 11 cinema IMAX theater, walking skynets, a hedge maze, discovery slides, Changi Experience Studio, foggy bowls, and a topiary or topiary walk. What do you need foggy? What is a foggy bowl? What do you need foggy bowls for in an airport? I mean, you're catching a flight to go somewhere else. I can get having a shop and all that, but what is a Singapore? You guys are in the future, just to mention a few. And then there's JKIA. Still inside the Jewel is a hotel with 130 rooms. So as if this is not enough, Singapore is planning to expand to a 5th terminal, and it is rumored to be about the size of 4 terminals put together, as in the current 4 terminals that are existing in the Changi International Airport. So take all that and then add another one. That's going to be the 5th terminal. So if that gets done, that will bring the average passenger capacity in the Changi International Airport to about 140 million passengers per year, coming and going through Singapore's international airport. And then there's JKIA. I think I've made my point. I'm not going to talk about JKIA anymore, but yeah, 140 million passengers per year. That's super. That's a boost in tourism. People were coming from all over the world just to see, like, when you go to that place, you literally see everyone from every part of the world, you know. It was like a melting pot. The Jewel to me felt like a melting pot. I'll talk about the JKIA in the end of the video because I have a lot to say about that, but for now, let's continue with the Jewel. I feel like I'm in an enchanted forest. A beautiful picture here with these beautiful balls of flowers. That's the entrance. So we've come to the end of the video, and I would like to point out that JKIA, you guys do an amazing job, and I don't know who is in charge. I don't know how the airport logistics work and all that, but all I know is that this time when I came back from my holiday, it was really depressing. Maybe mostly because I was coming from a place where I've seen all this great stuff. And the first thing is, when you're at the arrivals at the JKIA, when you arrive, the sight is just depressing. And I'm not being mean or overly critical. I'm just stating how I felt. I felt like, why can't we have a site that is better? Because when you're from a, I don't know, 17-hour, 15-hour flight, or however long your flight is, you tend to feel better when you arrive at your destination and you have a well air-conditioned airport. You know, everything is in order. The workers and officials are not just standing around and watching you. I mean, that's why you have cameras and security cameras. Sometimes it feels like people just idle, standing around doing a lot of nothing and just talking about even some of the passengers loudly. Whereas some of the places I've been, no one is standing around. People are so busy. You know, security cameras are everywhere. Security is tight. Try to pull a stunt and they are on you, but you will not see them around you. They will jump on you immediately you do something weird, but they're not standing around looking idle and just laughing. And the place is hot. International arrivals terminal, whatever it is they used up there, you know, why don't you introduce something to offset the heat? You know, some kind of gypsum panel on the ceiling or something to also make it aesthetically beautiful. After introducing the ceiling, introduce better lighting and introduce air conditioning. It was just so hot. I felt deeply sad for myself and for my country. Whoever is in charge, is it KAA, JKIA? I don't know. Whoever is in charge of how it looks aesthetically, we have a lot of work to do to catch up with the world, to catch up with where people are headed, to catch up with the future, to catch up with the jewels and the Changi airports of the world. So JKIA, in bullet point, take care of the heat in the international arrivals terminal. It's too hot. Like, people arrive, it's so hot. Take care of the aesthetics. It's not pleasing to the eye. After a long flight, when you arrive, you want an environment that's beautiful, relaxing, and you want also an environment that reflects the pictures you saw for the foreigners who are coming into Kenya. They probably were wowed by pictures of the animals and the water and the beaches and, you know, all that. So can we have a reflection of that at the airport also? The beauty that we have, the magic. We always market Kenya by saying magical Kenya. Can we incorporate that in our airport? Introduce some magic. You guys feel me when I say that our international arrivals terminal it needs work. And I'm not talking about the new one. The Kenya Airways one is beautiful and everything, but this other side, the old one, is terrible. We need to work on that. Even where people wait, even the waiting area, they have these wind steel chairs. They're right on the Maram tarmac ground, and they're getting ruined. The metallic part is getting ruined. It just feels like you're out in the open. My little piece of advice, I hope it will go a long way with you all, or whoever is concerned concerning JKIA. Just start an upgrade, start something to aesthetically please the travelers and the passengers, and to compete with the world, because the world is moving forward, and at JKIA it feels like we're stuck. It feels like we're not moving forward. I say all this with love. I would love to see us go forward and be great as a tourist destination. Remember, we're all diamonds, some in the rough, some polished, but we are all precious and we can all shine. Bye.